Clay, you transferred to a religious school after going to a state school. Tell me your story.
Yeah, so I, went to a state university as a freshman, went to, sort of find myself, ended up, with a 1.8 at the end of the year and just really needing some structure in my life. And, I had a youth pastor in high school, tell me about Asbury College, which is a Methodist school, private Methodist college in Kentucky, who, unlike these gentlemen, we had a curfew. And you signed a petition where it's no drinking, no sex, no smoking. There was a dress code on campus. You couldn't wear shorts until after 4 during the day. But what it provided me was a sense of finding who I was, and which eventually led to my coming out. I was in the closet during my college years, but even though it was a very closeted and homophobic environment as an institution, I found that my peers and even some of the faculty members were very supportive and accepting.
Did you find that because the student body itself was so accepting, these were just traditional rules that no one really cared that much to defend or break down because they were living such a sort of progressive life already?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. There's the movie Mona Lisa Smile, with Julia Roberts. I mean, she went, to Wellesley, sort of with this progressive thinking, and, her fight was, with the institution in itself. And then as, her students began to, see sort of her thinking, they changed, and she changed, and eventually, the school changed. So it's similar to that. I mean, I think part of the thing is that these faculty members are afraid to stand up against the institution itself. I mean, it's their jobs on the line for some of them.
Right, it's their livelihoods. I want to pull up a comment right now from Brian Natwick, our executive producer and Clay's boss. I would like to hear from Mr. Arnold, being from a Bible Belt state. How did that contribute to the process of coming out of the closet to his family and community or friends?
I had a few friends on campus that at the time, you call it a struggle, especially in a Christian, environment. And I went to the therapist on campus who, prime example of, you would think that there would be this homophobic culture, but he really, sort of presented a viewpoint that was welcoming and affirming to me. And as far as coming out and being in the Bible Belt, I had begun to surround myself with people who were encouraging me as a just a person, just loved me through it all, I guess.